All right, here with Special Teams Coordinator Chris Demarest. Coach, tell us about the approach to special teams that you guys take.
Well, just like offense and defense, we have a plan, and within that plan there's a process, and we're chipping away at that process right now with each phase that we enter into practice each day, at night, etc., through the walkthroughs, and we're just about finished getting ready to go on our second week.
What are you guys working on the most during fall camp?
Well, I mean, every aspect of it. There's some drills early on that I use to try to identify some guys that can help us, especially the new guys that came in. I have a good idea of the guys that are here already, but the new guys and freshmen and transfers that came in, there's some drills that I do to try to identify who can help us on a certain special teams. A couple of those drills were in this past week. I found some guys, so I'm going to start to add them as we expand in our installation.
Let's talk about each position. Tyler Haddon is slotted at the place kicker. What's your assessment of his game right now?
Well, you know, I heard a lot of things about Tyler Haddon when I got here, but so far he's proven me wrong on everything I've heard. You know, he had a decent spring. He was a little inconsistent. He knew that, but he was kicking the ball pretty good. Went home over the summer, worked his tail off with his kicking coach. Came back, and so far he's been pretty good as far as consistency and kicking the ball, and also on his kickoffs.
Luke Ingram, experienced long snapper. He was a little banged up last year. How's he looking so far?
Well, you know, Luke wasn't there in the spring, but I heard an awful lot about him. I saw a lot of tape on him, and he's everything that he's cracked up to be. He's an excellent long snapper.
And then, of course, there's some uncertainty with Alex Zanaki's situation. What's your guys' plans right now at punter?
Whatever it is, we'll make it work. I got a plan. We'll make it work.
Tell us about the return game. Who are the top candidates, both at kickoff and punt return?
Well, right now, punt return, Scott Harding, you know, followed what he did last year, you know, and I think Mike Edwards can help us out there as well. A couple of our running backs, Will Gregory, and again, doubled up with Mike Edwards as far as our kickoff returns. And I also been looking at Bubba Lutu and Promise Amati. And there's a few guys who are nicked up right now. When they come back healthy, I think can help us back there as well.